there, Morbomaniacs. It's time for another spooky video. I'm going to be talking all about a Japanese urban legend which is known as the Nopperabo. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. The Nopperabo is a scary, faceless spirit from Japanese folklore. This entity often preys on its victims by thriving off their fear. It will appear as human, but it has no face. They are often referred to as the, which is the Japanese word for badger or raccoon dog, as the entity has the ability to shapeshift into any creature they wish. However, they often take on the appearance of a human. The Nopperabo will disguise itself as a human to lure in its victims. In some versions, they are harmless and do not wish to hurt you, but in others, they are far from it. In this version, the entity will lure its victims into their death, prey on their fear and despair. In others, the Nopperabo is considered to be a protector of fishermen and sailors, there to guide boats through the ocean's treacherous waters, or he is there to represent the sea's unpredictability and danger. The entity has no eyes, mouth, nose, or any facial feature at all. They are believed to be at least 7 inches tall. You can usually encounter one on long empty roads late at night when no one is around. The Nopperabo can portray itself as a human female or male. When you stumble upon them, you will find them with their backs turned away from you. Once they turn around, you will be very stunned at what you see. At first, they will have a face. However, this face will quickly vanish. They can also attack while in a pack, and they love to gang up on their victims. Now, when you first spot them, nothing seems to be unusual. In fact, they seem to be a normal human being just like you and me. However, once you have gained their trust, the creature will soon show its true colors. Nothing will be left on its face but a smooth sheet of skin with no facial features whatsoever. It will sometimes take on the appearance of a fox as well. It's said that anyone who is unlucky enough to encounter a Nopperabo will be left with traces of its hair on their clothing. A famous story which involves the creature speaks of a young man who was walking along the Akasaka Road to Edo when he stumbles upon a young woman near the Kunizaka Hill. The woman had her back turned away from the man and was crying and distraught. The man approaches her, attempting to console her, but he is soon startled and frightened when she turns around to reveal that she has no face. The man, absolutely terrified and scared for his life, begins running until he finds a soba vendor. He stops to relax and to share his experiences with the vendor. The vendor tries to console him while stroking his face. And this is where it gets scary. The vendor actually turns into a Nopperabo himself, and his face completely disappears. There is something that I wanted to mention, and it is this TikTok that was going around. And it was of this young girl. Now, if it's real or if it's fake, I don't know. But this young girl is in her room and she claims that she was completely alone. I believe she was like doing her makeup or reviewing a product of some sort. I don't really remember. She's making a TikTok video in her room, and from behind her, when she moves, there is this figure that is slowly walking behind her. I mean, it's very quick. You have to slow down the video to see it. This figure appears to not have a face at all. All you see is hair and then just a blank sheet of skin where a face should be. And when I first seen this video, it absolutely terrified me. Like, I don't know what it is about the thought of a creature or an entity that has no face that freaks me out so bad, but it's terrifying. I actually had an experience similar to this many years ago. I believe it was back in like 2015, 2016, something like that. I was laying on my couch watching TV and I began dozing off, and I had my back turned towards the TV. I had my face up against the couch cushion, and I was kind of curled up into a ball, and it's as if something woke me up and made me turn around to face the TV. And standing right in front of me, kind of crouched down in my face like this, was this figure, which was all in white, and it had no face whatsoever. Now, do I believe that this figure was trying to startle me or was trying to harm me in any way? No. I believe it was just either A, curious about me, or B, it wanted me up for some reason. I don't know. But it did kind of startle me, I'm not even gonna lie, because if you wake up and you see something in your face that doesn't have a face, of course you're gonna jump a little bit. I jumped and then I looked again and the figure had disappeared. But it was terrifying. It was one of the paranormal experiences that, like, I'll never forget. Like, I'll always remember that paranormal experience. And I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Become a morbid maniac. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification. That way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And I love you all so, so much. And I will see you in my next one.